This is a Forex Preview here at XM.com. Thanks for joining us. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand meets on Wednesday, and markets are split whether we'll see a 50 or 75 basis points hike. But will policymakers opt for the more aggressive move? I'm Christina Marujos. Joining me today is our lead investment analyst, Rafi Boyadjian. Rafi, although policymakers have been quite aggressive in this tightening cycle, it seems that the multiple rate hikes haven't been quite able to cool down the economy. Therefore, do you think we'll see a more hawkish stance by the RBNZ at this meeting?
Well, Christina, that is right. So we have seen the RBNZ actually take the lead in terms of rate increases over the last year or so. And even though they carried out a series of 50 basis point rate hikes, it seems that the economy is still running too hot. Now we are seeing some worrying signs in the housing market. House prices are actually falling in many places in New Zealand. But if we have a look at the jobs market, the unemployment rate has fallen to multi-decade lows. New Zealand is suffering from labor shortages, so wage growth is actually running at a record pace at the moment. And even inflation, which although it did moderate slightly in the third quarter, it may well shoot up again because inflation expectations are edging up again. In fact, the RBNZ's own survey on inflation expectations did show that they have taken turn upwards, which would be rather worrying. And we're also seeing some pickup in consumption as well. So it does appear that the RBNZ will have no choice but to raise rates at even a faster pace. Even though it wasn't that long ago, actually, that we heard from the governor, Adrian Orr, saying that the tightening cycle is very mature. But yeah, since then, the data has rather changed quite a bit.
So taking this into account, how could the Kiwi perform this week?
Well, we've already seen the New Zealand dollar rally quite a bit against the US dollar, but it should still have a little bit more to run this bullish phase because, of course, the triple rate hike isn't fully priced in by the markets. Investors have priced in about 60% probability. So should we get a 75 basis point increase, then that could well see further rebound for the Kiwi. But it's also going to be important to see what the RBNZ is going to say in its updated monetary policy statement regarding where they see the terminal rate. In their last projections, they saw the cash rate peaking just above 4%, which in fact, should they raise rates now by 75 basis points, that would take rates above the previous forecast of the terminal rate. So we're likely going to see a sharp upward revision. The question is, how high will they go? The markets see the cash rate peaking around 5%. Should we get forecasts saying the terminal rate we expect it to see well above 5%, that would definitely be more positive for the Kiwi. But even should we get some disappointment, maybe they raise rates by only 50 basis points, or their terminal rate is in line with market forecasts, I think any losses to the Kiwi would probably be limited now that the dollar appears to have peaked.
Rafi, thanks so much. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand meets on Wednesday. This was a Forex Preview here at XM.com.